You already have seen us pop up in your Twitter feed times and times again, and now we are about to start the biggest Socialfy campaign of this year. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can prepare ahead of time to collect the most points and how you can benefit from this campaign the most. So let's roll. And now I'm gonna give you a few examples of the conquests which you can expect. The reason why I say conquests and not quests like you might be used to is because we are not limp dicks. We're not here to be a bunch of fucking farmers who then get slaughtered. No, we create a proper fucking army, conquer the space by storm to be at the very top. We have culture, testnet, and mainnet. Any of the conquests out of the culture category, all of them are made to benefit you directly. If you complete these conquests, you will walk away smarter, stronger, or financially better off. That's the very nature, because all of these conquests, they all align with our core values. Without strong core values, you don't have a brand. And without a brand, you can't have loyalty. All of these different pieces, they all tie together. So we really put a lot of focus on curating the culture which we already have and expanding on that. And I can guarantee you, it is one of the most interesting and rewarding campaigns which has ever been started within the crypto space. So I highly recommend you join our Discord server and you check it out yourself. It's very easy. In the comments down below, you will find the link to our server. Then you simply grab the role to participate in our upcoming campaign, and that's it. There will be conquests which challenge you intellectually, where you will reap rewards for reading books. For example, I have a absolutely legendary book on business and life, which I'm sharing in one of the conquests. You simply select the conquest and you will get sent this book via DM. You get paid in our chips for reading the book and for keeping track about what you get out of the book. And I guarantee you, this book is from 1973, before the world grew soft and politically correct. This is the real deal. The content of this book is fucking priceless. And there will be conquests which challenge you physically. Yeah, buddy! The reason why I cover these aspects is I want you to have fun. And selfishly speaking, I want smart and strong people in my community, because that aligns with our core values. Integrity, accountability, all of this comes back. You need to be mentally and physically strong. So have fun throughout the campaign, grow physically, intellectually, financially, do the best you can do, and get rewarded all along the way through chips, which later on you can convert to our token. Then you can decide to sell the token and cash out this way, or stake the token to access our product, our launchpad, and then benefit from the launchpad itself. If any of this sounds interesting, then please go ahead, join our server, check out what we do.
Wait, there's more.
We will not ask you to complete brainless tasks. We will not ask you to spam on Twitter.
There's even more.
We use a very different strategy which creates the culture and brand loyalty. The way we do this will lead as an example for future launches, because what we do works infinitely better.
Let me show you something.
Why is culture and brand loyalty so important? Well, because it keeps your child from looking like this.
Bruh.
All of you know this project. I'm not gonna name it here, but it has been over everyone's timeline before its TGE. And then once the TGE happened, you could see that no one actually bought into the vision of the project. Everyone knew that this was only a means to extract value from the market. So what happened is the hype quickly wore off. You could see there's no loyalty. At the TGE, everyone sold. And they kept selling, and they kept selling, and they kept selling, and they kept selling. Now the price is in the absolute gutter. Even if this piece of vaporware
Fairy dust
would have a legitimate product, the odds of ever recovering from this are pretty much zero. The takeaway from this is that the hype alone is not enough. You also need loyalty and you need a top-notch product. I spoke about one of our products, which is the Launchpad, in my last vlog, so I recommend you check that one out. And I will soon upload another vlog which explains the entire VVV ecosystem. The VC side, the Launchpad, and the exchange we are building. Now we're going to focus on the loyalty, on the culture. We saw the red chart where the coin lost all of its value. On the contrary, we've seen examples like with where they don't have a product. They only have culture and loyalty. And that chart looks very different from the one which I just showed you. So there must be something here where even coins with no product perform better than those who allegedly are building something. And that means the smartest thing you could possibly ever do is create the culture and the loyalty and have the product.
Holy fucking shit.
Now all of a sudden you combine two things which are super difficult to do. A lot of projects have a good product, but there's no loyalty, no culture, no one cares about what they do. So you need to have both. On the contrary, we see there's a lot of meme coins which for a short period of time become relevant, who have some culture, but it's very difficult to have loyalty, true loyalty, without a product, without a vision, without an end goal.
Actually, sometimes I wish you just get to the fucking point.
So we tackled both problems. We have the product already in place. We worked on this for a very long time and it is by far the best on the market. And now we double down on the culture and the loyalty. We've also worked on that for the past 2 years. We know what we are doing. We are now just scaling it exponentially. The next step of that is to open our campaign up to the public. So far, we've done a small test run in a closed circle in our community and the responses are fucking amazing. So now we know we are ready to roll it out big time. I wish you a good fucking morning. I hope to see you on the next one. And until then, peace out.